Most people think content creators have it all figured out. The perfect setup, the perfect ideas, the perfect execution, like it's all effortless. But here's what they don't see. What separates successful creators from those struggling to keep up isn't just talent or creativity. It's structure, it's scheduling, the time management, and the systems in place that keep everything running smoothly. If you've ever felt stuck, inconsistent, or overwhelmed, it's not because you lack the skills. It's because you're missing the right framework. And today, I'm gonna break down exactly what that looks like. By the end of this video, you'll have a clear roadmap for making content easier, more efficient, and most importantly, sustainable. For those who do not know me, my name is Kaizen Ventures. I am a wellness creator on YouTube. I hope you guys enjoyed my intro video, and without further ado, let's get straight into the video. What's good, YouTube family, man? It is Kaizen and we are back with another YouTube video. I am glad to see that you are here, and if you are here, you are in the right place. Let's jump straight into the video. The biggest mistake that I see most content creators or influencers or anybody that's just trying to get into making content, whether that's on a video camera, on your phone, whatever it may be, you don't have a goal in mind. So if you don't have a destination, how do you expect to get to your objective? There is no objective to get to from the start. I see it all the time from these smaller creators or people that are trying to get into creativity or creation. You burn out fast because you don't know where you're heading. If you have a clear end goal, it's going to be a lot easier for you to stay motivated and stay on track when it comes towards working towards this end goal. But if you don't have one, you see the issue. It's just common sense. But nobody's ever told you this. That's why, you know what I'm saying, I'm here to tell you. There are two main categories when it comes to content creators. There's full-time creators and there are hobbyists. I kind of lie in between both of them. But I would consider myself more on the full-time content creator side. And when I say full-time content creator, that does not mean you have to post a video Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. That's not what that means. It just means to be consistent with your scheduling. So for instance, my objective for 2025 is to just post 2 videos each month. Whether I do 2 videos at the start of the month and then I just hold one towards the end so that it's like distributed the right way, or I make one at the beginning of the month and I make one at the end of the month. For me, I know I work 5 days out of the week, and this is my 1 day out of the week that I actually have free. Therefore, I'm gonna make content on my day off because it really should feel more like a hobby. That's why I said I'm kind of like in between both of them. But just because it is a hobby does not mean that you should half-ass any of the content that you put out. You wouldn't want to see that on your screen, so don't do it for others. To give you guys a clear representation, let's see, let me look at my calendar. Let's say I posted a video on the first day of February, and then you guys didn't hear from me until the end of February. A lot of y'all would leave my channel, unsubscribe, or do X, Y, and Z because it's not consistent. Your relationship with your community, your content, the people that are watching your content, it should be like a conversation almost, or at least bi-weekly check-in so that y'all know that I'm still alive and I'm still producing for y'all. That's like having a significant other, whether it's a boyfriend or a girlfriend, and you call them to check on them on the first day of February, right? And then you don't talk to them again until the end of February. That's not a stable relationship, is it? I'm giving y'all an example, you know what I'm saying? So that y'all can get a clear indication of where I'm coming from and how you should look when it comes to making your content. I wasn't really sure where I wanted to make the content today, whether it was gonna be in my office or in my room, but the bed was just looking real comfortable, so I was just like, fuck it. We gonna make it in the bed today. But moving on to my next point, the power of scheduling. I know y'all saw my calendar at the beginning of the video. It's a little bit dead right now because I don't have anything significant planned as of right now. I'm kind of one of those people that go with the flow. I'm not gonna like, you know what I'm saying? If I overbook myself, when it comes to that date, something may come up and then I'm going to be pissed off. I'm going to save myself the stress and energy and just not do that. What a lot of successful creators don't tell y'all in advance is that they schedule their content weeks, months, even years in advance, because it just makes things flow easier. If you don't have any preparation, how the hell do you expect to maximize the content that you're putting out? You're only going to get half of the results that you could have got. I would show y'all my planner, but I actually left it with my girlfriend last time I saw her when I went to Dallas, so I don't actually have my 2025 planner, unfortunately. I bought the whole planner and then left it in Dallas. But I do have my planner for 2024, so I can show y'all that. I've been buying planners since about 2022, and I will say investing in your organization is probably the best. No, fuck that. It's the best thing that you can do for yourself. You can get a good, decent planner at your local Walmart, Target, or just like retail store for about $10 to $25, depending on where you are, your state, and like the income there. You know, it varies depending on where you are. They got notes that you can take for every single day so that you can hold yourself accountable. A lot of y'all lack accountability. That's another issue that y'all suffer from. But I promise you, if you get one planner and you commit to the planner and that calendar, oh my God, you go come back to this video and be like, why didn't somebody tell me this sooner? All I had to do was buy a planner? Yes, that's all you have to do. And you go see a lot of significant changes in your life when it comes to structure, preparation, and organization in general. Once you have that, you just implement that into your content. Very, very simple. Very simple. And if y'all see me looking at my computer off and on, it's because I have my layout for this video actually structured on my computer. That's how we get down. That's how we get down. And that's how you go get down once you finish this video. The last thing I want to talk about when it comes to content is setting a deadline for yourself. And then holding yourself accountable like we just talked about. If you make a deadline for yourself that you're going to make one video this week, you have to hold yourself accountable so that you can get familiar with holding yourself accountable so that it flows the next time you do it. If you don't practice accountability, it's never going to just magically appear in your life. That's not how this works at all. Deadlines also just kind of show a sign of maturity, that you can trust yourself and trust your words and trust that you are going to actually take the actions. Real quick, man, if you're enjoying the information that I've been spilling to y'all, whether it's something new, something old, another reminder, do me a favor, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and just let me know what y'all want to see more of, because I love giving out to all of y'all. If y'all don't tell me what y'all need, closed mouths don't get fed. Let us jump back into the video. The next steps when it comes to making your content is making it realistic and catered towards your own individual scenarios. What I got going on in my life is not anywhere near what you have going on to life, unless I have some type of long lost identical twin that acts and thinks exactly like me, which is a 0.000 some percent chance. Let's just break it down real quick. There's 7 days in a week and typically 4 weeks in a month. So let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. All right, so this is our monthly calendar. Let's say you work Sunday, Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday. That means you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 days that you can maximize getting some type of content, not including the fact that you don't work 24 hours on these days either. When it comes to executing proper content, it all relies on taking advantage of these special golden days. These are the days that you have that you can do just about anything that you can imagine. But it depends on how you are time managing and using your time whenever you have it available. Now that you have these special key dates, the next step is deciding what you're gonna do. What type of videos are you pouring into your audience? Are you a travel creator? Are you a cooking creator? For this example, we just go say cooking creator, right? Let's say on this golden day, I wish I had a different color marker. Actually, I do, but I'm not gonna go grab it. Let's say on this day right here, we're going to introduce the tools and mechanics of cooking. proper dishes that you use, types of pots and pans that you use for certain dishes, because a lot of people don't know these things. You are a master in some type of skill, and when I say master, I'm not saying that you have it 100% down, but it's something that you are both passionate about and good at, something that you can master over time. So now that you have your topics, okay, boom, we go teach them the types of tools they can use right here. Then on this day, we're gonna talk about seasoning. On this day, we're gonna actually put it together, take them through a process. If you don't take them through a process, shit, they go get lost along the way. If I'm telling y'all the story and I'm like, Jimmy went to the store, Jimmy came back to the store, what the fuck was the plot? I know they taught y'all about this in high school or middle school, the story system where it's like, boom, you got the introduction, rise in action, climax, fall in action, resolution. Every single layout of content or thing that you do in life should flow in this, realistically. I don't want y'all thinking that I'm some type of genie in a bottle or like magician. I'm just a person that puts a lot of thought and effort into the things that I do, because I know that that's what I would want to see from other people. You can't go out putting out content that you wouldn't want to see yourself. And I get it, whenever you're starting, you don't know what the hell you're doing. But if you don't start, you're never gonna learn. If y'all go back and look at some of my other videos, y'all will see that over time, the structure of my video gets more tighter, I can't snap on my lip, but it gets more tighter, more organized, more structured, because I'm understanding the things that I'm doing wrong and the things that I want to see. Don't give yourself a hard time because your videos aren't getting views. That's not important when you're first starting off. What matters is that you're putting out a good message and that you're giving good quality. If you go out and just give out a lot of quantity of things that are trending on TikTok or Instagram or whatever social media platform that you're, you know what I'm saying, active on, you're not gonna pull in the demographic audience that you're actually catering towards. You go start pulling in people from 12 years old, and then one video go get 64-year-olds. Like, you have to be specific with who you're trying to get at. That's another major issue that I see with a lot of creators. Y'all don't have an audience that you want to target. That's something that you got to do in your own time. That's for a different video. I need you right there that is watching this video to make a commitment. Say it out loud. I will not make excuses. And just so that I know that you mean it, go type it in the comment section. Whenever y'all get out those thoughts and words that I don't have time, there are 24 hours in a day, and I know that you're not busy because you're watching this video to start off with. There's time that you have. You just set aside the time to scroll TikTok or do X, Y, and Z, or do things that aren't catering towards the objective that you want at hand. Come on now, I can't make it up. Start small and try to frame 1 to 2 hours a week that you dedicate towards working on your craft, working on your content, working on something that's going to better off the overall goal that you have for yourself. And if you don't have a goal, by all means, take the time to make it. I cannot stress enough how important it is to have a goal. A lot of college students, specifically, a lot of college students go into college with no goals. And then they see all of these thousands of people motivated by their goals, and then they think that they need to follow the exact routes that these people are taking, when that's not the life they want. It's just results that they've seen from other people that they've subconsciously attracted towards themselves. That's not for you. You need to take the time to figure out what that goal is. What's another excuse that y'all be making? I don't know what to post. That also aligns with your goal. A quick tip that I can give you guys off the top of my head: go out and write 5 different things that you enjoy talking about or looking at, or you just enjoy, right? Then after you wrote out all 5 of your ideas, I want you to narrow that down to just 2. And once you have that 2, it's going to be pretty obvious to tell what type of direction you want to shift your content towards, what you want to shift your channel towards. It's your niche. This is going to tell you a lot about yourself and the direction you want to take. It's going to serve as a compass for you. But you have to actually do it. Don't just be like, oh, butterflies and green and I like doors too. As dumb as it sounds, it is very effective. What's another excuse I get? I don't know how to edit. That takes practice and content. If you're not making content, you don't have anything to edit from the start. CapCut and Canva are very free. Fonto, PixArt, all different editing tools that I use for my own content that you can use on yours. But you have to go out, practice good content, good quality content, so that whenever you're reviewing your editing, you're like, damn, this is ugly. Let me take this out. Oh, this is good. Let me keep this. Then you're gonna start to get a repetitive sequence of, I like this type of content. I don't like this type of content. I'm gonna make more of this type of content. And it's gonna get a lot easier for you. I promise. All this talking to really have you thirsty. Dehydrated. Anyway, I wanna leave y'all with one last crucial thing before I get to the end of this video. Despite how you feel, despite what society might tell you, despite what the people around you might even tell you, you are more than capable of doing extraordinary, remarkable, and exceptional things as long as you put your mind to it. I am not much different than you. I'm only 20 years old, about to be 21, but we are all human, and I talked about that in my last YouTube video. If you haven't seen that, go check it out. I really, it was really something. I burnt myself twice. But that's besides the point. As long as you have structure and you are consistent, you are going to grow so much in this 2025 year. There's going to be a lot of distractions, a lot of distractions with society, social media, relationships, personal issues, but you cannot let that get you off course of your goal. Whoever you are, whoever's watching this video, I know for a fact, once you take this, implement it inside your own life and your own career, whatever you might be putting into, it don't even necessarily have to be content. You are going to succeed significantly. Because if I can, I know for a fact, you definitely can. Really, once this video ends, if you had the money for it, I would highly encourage you going to go get some type of planner from Target or Walmart as soon as possible, because the sooner the better. Start making a system for the month of February. What you're gonna do, how you're gonna do it, what goal you have in mind. Start thinking about these questions, because it's better that you think about them now than whenever you're 34 trying to figure it out. I talk to a lot of older people too, man. I talk to a lot of older people. A lot of older people, the one thing I hear all the time is, I wish I started trying to figure it out early on in my life. Don't be that same person. Take the time now. Unfortunately, this is the end of the video, man. If you like this video, of course, y'all know the saying. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Drop y'all's favorite information that y'all retain from this video. If there's something that you want to hear from me personally, drop y'all's questions in the comments, because I do have to do another YouTube video before the end of this month. I do my content based on you guys. So if you don't say anything, you don't get anything. If it's only one person that says something, I'll drop one video for one person. I really don't give a damn. I love y'all. Y'all stay safe, and I expect to see great things from each and every one of y'all. I will see y'all in the next video. Peace.